Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to a patch video for Superpower 3. That's right, another patch for Superpower came out. Patch 1.06. Sorry I missed 05. Life. So we're going to go through the economy, the behavior changes, combat changes, UI changes, some fixes and optimizations, and take a look to see what's going on. So first one, economy. They've added inflation and a prime interest rate to control, obviously, said inflation. They now have displays. The game now displays the monetary income for private sector taxes. Added unemployment for the sector alongside national unemployment. Modified economic sector needs equations into account unemployment. Connected inflation and prime interest rates. Makes sense. AI invests in budgetary sector only if economic balance is positive. Follow the containment. Oh, sure. English. Average with a tolerance of plus minus 25%. Behavior. Planes will get stuck less often. Planes can get shot down by ground units if they're at an airport. Did not know that there was a bug where they couldn't get hit. Remove tax impact from productivity. Create GDP drops. Refactored equations for regions and countries' population health. Transferred education budget into expected school years to max speed of expected school years per game year. Transferred new adults, 1/5 of the population. Not sure what the 014 is. With an expected school years in... So basically just some educational stuff there. The education of the population significantly influences the demand for healthcare. Makes sense. And modification... the modification of the healthcare budget influences the government approval. Makes sense. If you start cutting healthcare, people are going to be mad. If you're increasing healthcare budget, people will be happy. For combat, units cannot be on top of each other at the start of combat, making them unable to move. Not sure if that means if they're in different... I'm assuming if they're in different groups and you order them all to go to the same spot, some units aren't able to move them. Increase possible targets of units to help prevent stuck combats. That's telling me that probably on the back end, multiple units were picking the same target. And it was saying, well, if there's 5 people going at a target, only one of them actually is going to be able to attack the target. Meaning that I'm assuming it's a budgetary restriction in the game where only one unit can attack one unit. And not one unit cannot attack multiple units, I'm wondering. If that's the case... That's got me some concerns, actually. UI, added more sources and consequences in the budget menu. Last but not least, fixes, no more flashing battle areas. And preventing units from being added more than once in neutral mode. Okay. Then optimizations, fixed a memory leak caused by dynamic UI elements, and cleaned up I'm assuming it's the engine UI code. This should see fewer memory leaks, which is very good, and better performance, further cleanup in upcoming builds. So they're going to be cleaning the game up at the back end. So what we're going to be doing is looking at all the different things here that they've done in the game. So the first thing we're looking at is the economy stuff. So we're going to pause the game here as Estonia. Added inflation and prime interest rate. So I'm going to assume it's under the budgetary screen. Right here, boom. So inflation is currently at 3.62%. I don't know why there's a dollar value there. Current interest rate is 3, so I'm assuming if we increase it, that decreases. Now my question is, so we have inflation in the game. What does it affect, is my question. Because right now we have it added to the game, but there's no actual notifications as to what it impacts and how it works. Displays monetary income for sector taxes. Actually, is it private sector? Private sector. I'm looking for a private sector here. Here we go. Sector. So, for example, here we're making $0 from tourism. Makes sense. We're not actually doing anything there. Let's try to find something that's private. So right now we're making 31 million here from taxes from cereals. Perfect. This is something I've been wanting for a while. Added unemployment to this sector alongside. So I'm assuming this here. So it's saying the country is at 22%. Well, this economic sector is at 12.1. See, people are unemployed. Why would I think of that there? It's like, well, okay, I understand that there's a... Wait, why is this economic sector number different? Unless it's just these three, right? 23, 22, 23, 22, okay. 12, 20. Does that make sense? 12 and 2. 23.2. Alright, so it's the food industry, the energy industry. Okay, so it's all the industries that are separate. 23.2. Your secondary seems like it's all lumped together. Then your tertiary looks like it might be lumped together as well. Okay. So this is saying the country's unemployment is overall at 22%. But then I don't understand why you would want to know your economic sector unemployment. Because if they're unemployed, they're not technically in that economic sector anymore. They're not working, they're unemployed. So what I should be seeing is maybe available jobs versus available workers. So here it should be telling me, like, if I picked this, it would show me country's unemployment rate is 22%. Cool. The amount of current jobs available in this sector versus open positions in this sector. And then people, like, say, that actually can work in this sector. So we would have people employed. If there's any free jobs available in the sector, and then how many people are qualified to work in this sector. Like actual, like, hard numbers of people. Because right now, this rate to me means nothing. This is telling me there's 12.1% unemployment in the cereals industry, which doesn't make sense. Because if you're not working in the cereals industry, you're just generically unemployed. So I think that needs to be changed. Can't see the new equations in the back end. So yeah, once again, so these are connected, but how they're connected in the overall system is not explained. Don't think there's anything else I can actually, like, play with here, but there's not. No, it says there's more consequences and sources for the budget menu. I'm not seeing anything different if you go left or right. This looks like a lot more. Oh wait, I think it's these things down here. Yeah, source and consequence. The problem is that when you hover over it, the thing is the source and consequences buttons are the same side, are the same arrows, right? It should be, I think, the other way, maybe. So here is the source of our money for our infrastructure, or our expenditure when it comes to, I guess, infrastructure. We're spending $1 million on industrialization, $56,000 on transport. No. So the source of our infrastructure is just this 1 million industrialization, but I can't hit a button to. Okay, 23K kilometers squared transport. I'm assuming roads and things like that. 69% urbanization. GDP 3.84%. Productivity. Okay. So if I increase this, do these numbers change? Needs to be fixed. No, it doesn't show a it might change over time, maybe. Yeah, I definitely would want that reword, because this is more confusing than anything. Because, like, your source, okay, well, how is the source the average years of people in my education? I don't understand how that's the propaganda thing. Like, I think the information we're getting here just doesn't match up with what it is. Like, a source of propaganda would be, like, if we go to our actual thing over here, like this, not social groups, our support, or I haven't played the game in a while. But would be like, wait. The media thing's gone. Oh no, I only have one. I only have one media. That's why. So it should be like this. Like if this is public or government run, it should show up here under propaganda. So propaganda wouldn't be the government type, because the government type has nothing to do with propaganda. The propaganda is who's providing the propaganda, or in this case, where the sources of propaganda are coming from. So TV, media, schools, etc. It doesn't quite make sense. And then now on the right side, it shows what it is affecting. So if it told me, hey, it's, now I'm just seeing that it's my approval and stability, which is just right down here. What it should be telling me here is it's increasing my government stability, say from 43% to 71%. And it's increasing my approval rating from 12% to 82%, because people are buying into the propaganda. But then at the same time, it should show me, if I pick an option here, what it will theoretically change with a green or a red arrow showing me, hey, it's going to change this. So my approval rating, by cutting my propaganda, will go from 82% down to 12% or 4%, with a big, a little red thing showing negative, 60% when showing the new number type thing. Right now, I don't feel like these really explain what this is. Like, this is showing the source of my military research is my military units and my nuclear strength. But yeah, I think this needs to be redone. Not to, like, I understand the point of it, but I don't like the fact that it's not giving me the right information, I feel like. Like healthcare. Where are the sources of my healthcare? Well, it would be hospitals, clinics, old age homes, beds, etc., etc., etc. Except here it's 1.3 million population and 37.2 billion pollution. That doesn't make, like, I don't understand how pollution is in the billions. And then education. Now, if it's who contributes to my healthcare on the left, but then all the healthcare, what contributes to my healthcare is on the right, though, here. So my doctors, my hospital beds, my overall development, my productivity, my government approval. I don't know how government approval affects healthcare, but I understand the point of this. I don't like the execution. I understand where they're going, but I think that needs to be kind of reworded and reorganized as to what actually is going on. Like the source, now if this is the source of expenditure on the left, so this is what I'm spending my money on the left, and this is what I'm getting out of it on the right. So it would be expenditure, not sources, and it would be outcomes. So hey, if I, but then I will also want to see, real time. Oh god, that button is, that needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. It's so annoying. And also the fact that if I could click on it and have it stay. Because right now, this is very annoying. Where I had to hover over it. Like I said, I didn't even realize what was going on when I was looking at the bottom ones, because it blocks it out. Being able to select it and have it show up will be nice. I'm happy the game's being worked on. I'm happy things are being done. But like I said, one of the things I want to see is more units and the ability to build more than one unit. I wanted to go do a Let's Play, and I realized that one of the things I need to do as Canada was build up my Navy. The moment I started building warships, I couldn't do anything. And it wasn't the fact that it broke the game or whatever. It just, ships take so long to get built that as a country in Canada, for example, or any country, because you only have one building slot, the moment you build anything that takes of a long time, you can't build anything else, which is completely unrealistic. And that right now is a big thing for me for not doing, for example, a Let's Play, is there's no thing there. That's my big, I guess you could say, my big down thing is the fact that I'm missing a lot of the usual units, artillery, armor personnel carriers, and a few other, obviously, units that are missing. Unit types, more specifically. Like, we don't have drones. But anyways. Overall, good patch so far. I like how things are being built, or are being contributed, things are being added in. But yeah, that's 1.06. So far, so good. I like it. I'm still not going to do an LP on it or anything like that just yet until it gets, to my opinion, a place where I can actually play it and it'll be entertaining for people to watch. Right now, the fact that I can only build one unit at a time, can't do it. And the fact that also I noticed the time is not working. I can go to ×3 time, but time seems to be going the exact same speed as 3 times. So, yeah, there's that. Which kind of caught me off guard that this is here, that's there. It's a button, but it doesn't seem to impact this, because even on speed 1, it skips 2 or 3 days at a time sometimes. So, I don't know what's going on. And, oh, look at that. I'm getting the little glitchy map on the edges there. Interesting. But yeah, so that's 1.06. So far, they keep working on it, so I have faith. As long as there's still work being done on the game, and it's, you know, stuff that's getting done. Like I said, my major things right now are just more clear, concise feedback when it comes to this information. An actual explanation as to what the actual interest rates do and inflation levels. If inflation impacts, for example, the productivity cost of something, that'd be cool. At least I would like to be told that. Or how much it like maybe the consumption cost goes. I don't know. I would like to know, since it's in the game apparently. But yeah, something added. We don't know how it works. With that in mind, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you spending time watching this 20-minute video. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time you spent watching this video. You could have been watching anything else, but you watched this, so thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.